Central Empire Wrestling presents Bridge City Slam 6 live Saturday, September 7th at the Bridgeview Center in Ottumwa. Come see Jake the Snake Roberts, Buff Bagwell, former WWE Tag Team Champions Demolition, Real One Enzo Amore, The Powers of Pain, The Boogeyman, Snitsky, Jordan Grace, Cameron Brunet, and the stars of CEW. Tickets start at just $20 and include the Fan Fest from 4 to 7 p.m. Get your tickets through Ticketmaster or at the Bridgeview Center in Ottumwa. It's Bridge City Slam 6, live Saturday, September 7th at the Bridgeview Center in Ottumwa.
The varroa mite attacks honeybees and can destroy entire colonies. Hi, I'm Jody Henke. Examine your hives throughout the season to save your bees as you're living the country life.
Living the Country Life. Ideas and inspiration for your place in the country. You can find more information on today's topic and from previous shows by visiting us online at livingthecountrylife.com. We'll return to the show after these messages.
Check out our full lineup of Successful Farming podcasts. The Successful Farming podcast goes in-depth into the topics that affect farmers and ranchers. The 15 Minutes with a Farmer podcast offers a quick conversation between an editor and a farmer. The SF Shorts podcast offers bite-sized interviews about agricultural topics. And the SF Daily podcast covers commodity markets, weather, and the big things happening in agriculture each morning. Search for Successful Farming wherever you download your podcasts. If you're looking for ideas and inspiration for your place in the country, register for the Living the Country Life newsletter. You'll receive helpful tips and information about a wide variety of seasonal topics, including pets, livestock, gardening, machinery, and more, delivered straight to your inbox twice each month. Sign up for your newsletter today at agriculture.com.
Varroa mite is a very serious pest of honeybees. All hives have varroa mites. It's just a matter of how many, because if left to get out of control, they will kill the hive. You have to monitor the hives from time to time to determine if treatment is needed. Greg Hunt is a honeybee specialist at Purdue University. He says the best way to estimate the level of varroa mite infestation is by putting a sticky board at the bottom of the hive.
As mites are naturally falling off of the bees by accident or because of the bees grooming, they'll fall on the sticky board and you can count them. But you need to have a screen over it, otherwise the bees will go down and they'll remove the mites from the sticky board. You put the sticky board in your hive for a day or two and you see how many mites fall in a day or two.
Hunt says the rule of thumb is if you count 50 or more mites on the sticky board in one day, you'll need to treat the hive. Another testing method involves putting about 300 bees into a glass jar with a mesh lid. Sprinkle a few tablespoons of powdered sugar through the lid and let the jar sit for a few minutes to allow the bees to become covered with the sugar. Shake the sugar out of the jar onto a clean white surface. The mites will be dislodged and fall out. Hunt says if you count 5 mites per 100 bees using this method, you'll need to treat the hive. Be sure to check your hives several times because the mite population tends to rise as the season goes on.
You need to have healthy bees going into the winter because those bees need to live all winter long to become nurse bees and raise brood in the spring.
Learn more about testing for varroa mites at livingthecountrylife.com. I'll see you in the country.
Living the Country Life. Ideas and inspiration for your place in the country. You can find more information on today's topic, share your tips, and post photos by visiting us online at livingthecountrylife.com.